One of the things I'm enjoying talking to my growing kids about is relationships. They're 18, 16, and 14, and at the moment, and I said I've learned a lot over time, a lot through my failings as well, and that's really good. You know, because if you don't learn, guess what? You're doom yourself to repeating the same mistakes. So I'm gonna in this series, in talking about relationships, there'll be a lot to it over time. But one of the things I've said to my kids, and most recently my daughter, I said, you know, look for someone that is that you want to be with. That seems obvious, but sometimes we'll see a pretty face or a handsome face, and we'll go, "Oh, yeah, that one. I like that person." And it's very easy to fall in like with someone who's charismatic or looks good. But what you should really look for is someone that reflects what you really want and need, and that could be kind-heartedness, their personality, their character. They're kind, they're loving, they're giving, they're sharing, they're family orientated, all those type of things. Or maybe they're adventurous, they love traveling, they're risk-taking, they're business minded. There are so many different things to look for, right? They're the physical attributes. Yeah, that's great. Maybe they look a certain way, they're a certain height and a certain age. And those things can be important, but also think deeper, like I said, those qualities inside the person, because over time you want someone that you can flow with. You want someone that you can share your life with, because that's what relationships are about, right? If you're single, it's all about you and whatever you decide. But when you're in a relationship, there's something inside that we're trying to blend together with the other person. And so you want to work together, right? You want to have what the good book says is two is better than one. And to have two is better than one, you need to be flowing in the same direction, having similar goals and visions for life. You both want to support each other in dreams and visions. You both want to support each other when one or the other is feeling not the best or going for a very difficult time. When you face expenses, you both want to share the load, so that the burden is lighter. And then over life, you just want to be, going from that place where you used to just speak and laugh, but over time you've learned to, even when you don't speak, just the mannerisms or just the feeling or the presence with the other person, that's special enough. And when they touch you, then it's like it feels so calming and peaceful. And how does it happen? Because over time, the two of you, that were individuals, have blended and become one, and you appreciate, enjoy each other's company, and you've worked through things. You're like sharp stones, maybe you were at the beginning, but you've knocked each other and smoothed out the edges so that you can rest together, and that's really, really good. So yeah, I sort of told something like that to my kids. I said, you know what, it's really good to look for those things that you want inside a person, and that are deeper than just the physical looks. And when you find that, then you probably found something special. Well, we'll talk more about relationships in another session, but I hope that helps you to decide better who you will be with. Maybe if you're in a current relationship at the moment anyway, then maybe just think about how can you better sharpen each other up to smooth each other down so that you can rest together well or better. All the best in relationships. It's a wonderful place to be if you are a relation type person.